Hello and welcome to Love Laura Tarot. Welcome back for another deck review. Today we're going to be looking at the movie tarot, A Hero's Journey in 78 cards. Okay, well this is the box. It is a movie themed tarot card deck. And I'm going to show you what I've got for it and all the different cards and everything. And I'll let you know my thoughts and feelings on it. Because there's like a couple I have. Okay, so this is the box. Let me show you the box. It's very nicely done. It's kind of an odd shape. It's almost like it's quite big. You'll see when I open the box up, the cards are quite small inside the box. It's like almost like square, this box, and it's very like huge. Like I can't really show you the size of my hand, but that's how big it is. But yeah, so this is the box. It has got on the side guided by the stars. It doesn't fit like together flush either. It sort of has a little bit of a ledge on it. It says movie tarot. It's illustrated by Natalie Foss and written by Diane McMahon and Diane McMahon Collis, and then yeah, guided by the stars. What a pun. And then it's got movie tarot here, and it has like the eye. It reminds me of the eye from Series of Unfortunate Events, but it's a very nice blue. And then this is the back, and you've got a couple of the cards on it here, and then you've got the description about it here. Yeah, it's a very big box of cards, and the premise of it is really cool, having like film and TV sort of, well, film, not TV, just movies like characters as your tarot card people. So I'll open the box up and you can see. So this is the box. I'll leave this here. This is the guidebook. The guidebook is like paper. This is one of the things I have that I don't like about this deck. It's just a thin booklet for the card descriptions and everything, and it's very brief. Like I'll show you it here. So this is the guidebook. It is illustrated like with all the cards, but this is how small it is. That's all you have. This is the spread you've got, literally 3. Then this is the like about the cards. So like here you've got, this is the major arcana. This is the first card, full, and it says Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump, you know, as Forrest Gump, and it tells you about a card, and it's got the negative, and it's got like a little like life lesson, which is the quote. So like for this one here, I'll zoom out. It says each person's experience is different, so enjoy the journey. And then you've got a quote here from the movie. It says, Mum always said life was like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. I like it. I think it's very cool that they've done that, and I think it's very, you know, unique that they've had a little quote from the movie in it. But yeah, you'll see in a minute why I'm not really happy with it. So yeah, we talk about all the different characters and everything. It's very nice, blah, blah, blah. Then we get to the minor cards. This is it. This is all your ones, like the suits here. It talks about what the suits represent, the numbers mean in general, and then we go across the page. It talks about the court cards. It tells you like who they are in terms of characters from the films and everything, and like very brief sort of description of what they mean. And this is what it is. This is all your cups descriptions. So yeah, it's really brief. It's not really very detailed. It's like one word things. So like, let's pick a random one. 5 of Cups. Regret, limited loss, bereavement, inheritance not as anticipated, superficial, disappointing relationships, difficult marriage, lacking love, bitterness, spoiling. It's really brief. There's not really much detail there in terms of these cards. It is very, very brief. So if you're not like someone who wants detailed like card readings from these, then that's where you're at. But it's such a thin book. Okay, that's the guidebook. Now we'll look at the cards. Now the box itself is kind of like odd. You can see that it's like very big around the edges, and like to get the cards out, there's like a little thing here keeping them in like a tab, and then you get the cards out. That's the box, and like this all falls out when you're trying to tip them out. This whole thing falls out, which is really annoying. Like it just flops around a bit. I'm not a lover of it, as you can probably tell. I think the box could have been a lot better considering like what the cards are. Okay, so that's the box inside. That's the guidebook. These are the cards. So the cards itself, the quality is really good. They're, I'd say really good, but they're kind of thick. They're also very thin. They're kind of bendy. That's the back of the card. Let me show you up close. It says movie tarot. You've got the eye, like I said, very serious, unfortunate eventsy, and it looks, you know, very nice, all-seeing eye, and that. It's a very cool card. Now, one of the problems I have is the fact that you'll see this throughout. the minor arcana cards are like just literally pictures of swords or coins. Like there's no like movie theming for those cards at all. It's just the movie theming is on the major cards, and the king, queen, page and knight cards. That's it. These cards are really basic. They actually don't even do much to help you in terms of the picture. Like that's 9 of coins. Like in a traditional deck, you've got the 9 of coins. The knight would be the 9 of pentacles. The 9 of pentacles would be the lady in her garden with her bird, representing like independence and everything. And like 10 of swords. 10 of swords, you'd have the guy with all the swords in his back. None of that here, which really annoys me. Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards now, and then I'll show you my favourite cards at the end, because despite what I have, my reservations and what I don't like about this deck, I do have a couple of favourite cards, and I do use it when I'm trying to find out like characters about people, and I want cards representing people. So I'll show you the rest of these cards now, and then we'll talk about more afterwards. So here are the cards. so that's the deck. That's all the cards. And as you can see in the movie theming just stays to the main king, queen, page and knight, and then the major cards. And I think that's kind of disappointing when you've bought this deck and you sort of find that, yes, the images aren't that bad in terms of the coins, like minor arcana cards, but like, you know, you'd expect a bit more. Anyway, enough of that. The positive side, I really like, there's a few cards here that I really love, and like I love most of them, to be honest. I think the use of them are very good in terms of the movie images. Like you've got the Knight of Swords is Lisbeth Salander. That is like my favourite card in the whole deck. Like, I love this character and I think it's perfectly placed here as the Knight of Swords. And then you've got Jareth, like the Goblin King for the moon. I think that's amazing. I think the pictures are really good. Like you can tell who they are. It's not too like terrible in terms of imagery. And then you've got the High Priestess as Lydia from Beetlejuice, and then you've got the Queen of Coins as Lara Croft. I think they're all so good. These are definitely my favourite 4 cards though. And like the colours are great. Like how the illustrations are done are really nice as well. I think it is a really good deck. I find it very tricky to work with sometimes because of the lack of imagery on the like minor arcana cards. I do find it like hard to interpret. But other than that, I think the imageries are great. Like I said, I try and use it more for the characters in terms of what I'm trying to use it for character readings or love readings or anything like that. But it is a good deck, and I do think it's worth the money, it's worth buying, but it's not something I'd say you definitely need to have. It's more if you like movies, I'd definitely say get it then. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this deck. But these are my favourite cards. So yeah, then it all just fits away fairly easily into the box. You know, it's one of those decks that, yes, it's tricky like to get back in because the box is a bit strange, but yeah, that's how it all fits. But yeah, that's the movie tarot deck. That's my review on it. I think it's a good deck. I don't like the way the box doesn't close properly. Like that's as much as it closes. I think it's a bit annoying, and it makes it hard to stack anything around it because of its odd shape. And I don't like the fact that the other like minor arcana cards aren't that themed. But overall, I think it's a good deck. It's great. Wouldn't say it's a must-have, but I would recommend it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you like this tarot deck, and I hope it gave you some sort of like advice on whether you should buy it or not, whether this is for you or not. But yeah, thank you for watching, and if you've watched this far, leave a little film emoji down in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon for one of my picker cards or deck reviews. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Bye bye.